Okay, welcome to our lab on soils. We're going to get this one started a little differently today. So, I'd like you to open up your web browser, go to our Blackboard site, and click on this link for the living atlas in the world. Let me jump back here. So, if you go to links to GIS data, at the final column here at the top, we're going to go to a website that shows us all the different layers that Esri offers through its Living Atlas, which we access through Pro. And as you know, we've done many times already. So this is going to be a great opportunity for us to see what they have, all right, and also to favorite ones that we know we're going to use quite often. Okay, so why don't we start with base maps, okay? And let's just click on authoritative only content because all of Esri content is authoritative. Okay, so if we scroll down here, I'd like you to favorite the multi-directional hillshade. In fact, we'll be using that one today. This tinted elevation is a good one. Okay, the world topographic map, the world hillshade, and the terrain hillshade are all good. Okay, and then of course we're gonna want you don't have to favorite as many as I did. Sometimes I feel like I made too many favorites and then it's hard to find what it is you're looking for. But of course we definitely want the terrain layer, and it's funny how sometimes they keep that hidden. I don't think they do it on purpose. So let's go up to the top, and remember how I said this one was just so important. We needed to always be using this when we wanted to get our terrain data streamed in without any hillshades or tints or anything done to it. Okay, so I wonder if it's not in here. Let's try. We'll find that one at some point. Okay, now let's head over to imagery. Okay, let's not worry about that. Boundaries. Okay, now the boundaries one is neat because there's a few different types of boundaries. And let's just choose administrative at first. Okay, and let's type in USA. Okay, so like this one is great. USA National Park Service lands, and it's a feature service. So you can select one of those national parks and export that boundary for your project. Okay, so star that one. All right, I would star USA Census Counties. All right, and I don't like to use generalized boundaries because if you look at Michigan in there, it looks like, you know, a catcher's mitt. All right, Michigan doesn't look like that. You want to have nice, detailed, clean boundaries. Okay, so this is a one where you're going to get detailed boundaries. USA Census States. Okay, and there's a lot more data in there than just your boundary lines. All right, there's obviously census data and several other interesting data sets packed in there that can be really useful. Okay, so we have our census counties, our national parks and census states. All right, and I think don't, yeah, I actually am going to unselect that one. So I just have, okay, now this one is especially for NRM folks like us. This U.S. Forest Service land is great. Okay, so let's favorite that one. Okay, and we're not going to do every single one right now, but I want you to understand that you can come to this website and sign in, okay, and then favorite these these layers, these feature classes and data sets, and it can really be a time saver down the road. Okay, the last one we're going to look at right now is environment. Okay, and we're going to go through a few of these. Let's do this elevation and bathymetry, and I think this is where we're going to find the terrain. Okay, USA land surface form is great. Okay, so let's favorite that one. This elevation coverage map is also good because it's going to tell you what data sets are available for you to download at the USGS site for terrain. It'll show you which areas have LiDAR, which coverage, which areas have 1 meter or only 30 meter. So if you want, you can type that one or favorite that one. Okay, so let's come up here and just hit terrain under our environment, and there it is. Okay, so this is definitely one you want. All right, and then I think we got these other guys, so we're not going to worry about that. Okay, now let's deselect elevation and let's go to soils and geology. That's what we're going to be looking at today. And let's type in USA again. Whoops. Okay. And now this is a good one, but it's for more like a county or a very small state level map. Okay. So favorite that one, but keep in mind we won't be able to use it today because we're covering too much land. And then look at all of these great data sets that you have. Okay, you definitely want to favorite the farmland class. Okay, you also have erodibility, erosion, all of these things. Like I said, I don't like to have too many favorites. But there's earthquake risk if you're in geology. Okay, but what we want is USA soils. And it should be... Okay. Let me see. And the other nice thing is you can actually open one of these maps up and see it in ArcGIS Online. Because all of these are streaming, you can load any one of them into an online map in ArcGIS Online. Okay, so what we're looking for is soil orders. Okay, let me see if this one comes in. 1 second. Okay, so I went into ArcGIS Online with this map or this layer, and I think this is going to work if we can reset the zooming, but if not, I know where to find it through the portal in Pro. Okay, so we've loaded ourselves up with some great feature data sets that we've favorited, and they will be easy to access every time you open up Pro from now on. And that's where we will begin in the next video.